I'm just gonna run. Some woodeds. Just to make him think Red Green Tron, but we're not. And then what else can I run? Just because it matches, we can run a Bloodstained. Even though technically to play around something like Surgical, you want to split up your fetches. I want them thinking Red Green Tron, even though that's not what I am. And these match these, and they're pretty and happy and excellent. We're playing actual Spine of Ishsaw. How cool is that? Yeah, this is big scary artifact things that I happen to own deck in a Tron shell that sideboards into Ugin Emrakul. Cool. Yep. Alright, that's the deck. Trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure, right? Is that the phrase? How do we beat Blood Moon? How does normal Tron beat Blood Moon, Poe? The same way it does every night. I'm scared of that card with this deck. You should be. Oh, the trash for treasure side of our deck still works just fine, Poe, if we're Blood Mooned. This part of the deck works just fine, like the Faithless trash for treasure side of the deck and the Pia and Kieran. Really, the only part it cuts off is this part, right? This part here. The hard casting part. The trash for treasure works just fine. So our deck can still do what it's supposed to do, even if they Blood Moon. If you wanted to have a... Yeah. The other person doesn't draw it. Oh, they're gonna draw it. Worm coil. I'm pretty exhausted, guys. This is a fun stream. Holy crap, we did a lot of fun stuff today. Plasm Capture's broken on Moto. We found that out by making a deck and then playing the card and then finding out it was broken and nobody seems to know but us. We picked up a couple Pias and Kierans, because they are way cheaper than they should be. This card is excellent. This card is excellent. I am excited about this card. Yeah, hit the follow button, guys, so you know when I go live and we can hang out. There is a way for you to turn that off. I don't remember exactly how you do it, but you can turn off the notifications. If that's something stopping you from hitting the follow button, that you don't want to get the spam from Twitch. It's like, oh, Spawn's live. It's like, I understand. I'm right there with you. What does Plasma Capture do? Why is it broken? Oh, sure. So, this is the... I just linked this for you guys. This is the link to Trash for Treasure. But Bugs Plasm. This card's broken. It's not working properly. It's working better than it should. Basically, what we ascertained is that it's busted. Nobody tell anybody about the Plasma swag. No, we can't take it to a tournament, Cav. We can't. We can't. I hate to say it, but we can't. Point of interest. Cav Tanker 615. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Abrams special. So, here's the problem. It's not working as intended. It's not. So basically, we're getting a lot more mana than you're supposed to, basically. That's the short version. The long version is it's really cool, and I'm okay with it, but it is cheating, and we can't take it to a legitimate tournament. It's raining mana. It's raining mana. Isn't that a reference to that one song? It's raining mana. Alright, what happened to my sideboard? We're missing a card now. Fudge. Hussies, yeah, that's okay. There's two more. Decay, okay. There's Merc Lyrics, Spell Sky, Charm, Devour. Oh, you know what? I was trying to squeeze in something, wasn't I? I was trying to squeeze in, I was trying to squeeze in a... something to go with the Fulminator Mage. What was it? I said I really wanted to put a... You went to move it and you moved your card out? Okay, well, I don't remember what the card was. What was it? Does anybody know? A black 1-drop? Surgical illness, Thoughtseize, vamp. It wouldn't have been duress. I wasn't running a duress. Fudge. Oh, you know what? Where's our logic knot? Where's my logic knot? Where did it go? There it is. Nope, it's gone. My mouse decided I wasn't moving the card, I was deleting it. What the heck was that card? Did that clear up everything? I'm sure you guys are still sitting there scratching your heads like, what are you talking about, Spawn? Why are you saying this card is broken? Isn't this card terrible? Isn't this... The 5th plasma, we're cheating anyway. No, the 5th plasma capture is cryptic. I'm just kidding, that's not right. So why did I put the Grave Titan, the Thragtusk, and the Jace in this pile? If you're wondering, I'm going to explain in a minute, but go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, try to figure it out. Oh, you know what it was? It was another removal spell. It was... I just remembered what it was. Slaughter Pact. I would really like a way to recur the Fulminator Mage, though, in the 75. If we can handle that, it'd be sweet. Yeah, it's broken, Anabolics. It's not working like it should. It's busted. It's excellent. It's excellently busted. It's very powerful. I would like to have a way to... sort of. Yeah, you're fine, Poe, on Twitch. It was Slaughter Pact. House of Broken just got here. Okay, so basically what was happening, Anabolic, and this happened consistently, and this happened with many different spells, and we countered it over the course of the match with our opponent. When we were casting the Plasm Capture, it was making mana already during the turn it was cast. The moment it resolved, it was like, would you like to make some mana? I was like, yes, I would. I don't know why I'm making mana. It's not what the card reads. But it was like, here, have some mana. I was like, okay, well, I made a blue, and then I dispelled something. That felt sweet. And then the next turn, it was like, here, have some more mana. I was like, what? Why are we making more mana? It's not my... this is just like making mana. I was like, what are you doing? And it made... So it made 1 mana of any color of my choice when we cast it. More threats, more problem. And then, here's the cool thing, Anabolic, it made more mana during my main phase, pre-combat main phase, that it wasn't supposed to make. It made another mana, and we were just like, alright, well, if I have Grizzlebrand on the draw... We didn't actually Plasm the Grizzle, but we did Plasm both Jace and Thragtusk that one turn, and it was so stupid. Love Plasm Capture art. Mizigetting. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It is sweet. Sweet art. Sweet, sweet art. It was a gift from Thassa. Yeah, we were making, like, way more mana than you're supposed to. And by way more, I mean literally 1 more mana during the phase that you cast it, and then 1 more mana than you're supposed to have. The rest of the card worked perfectly fine, though. It was actually countering the spell, and it was actually making the CMC worth of mana that what I countered, but it was also making extra mana, and it's just busted, and I can't actually take it to a tournament. Unfortunately. Well, I guess everyone you play can file for reimbursement, says Anabolic. That's true. I guess I could still play it, although that's not advised. Since we already have green in the main, I'd love to sneak an Eternal Witness into this thing. I would. I think the Grizzle Daddy might be a pipe dream, although due to Plasm Capture's bug, I can, if I have my land drops consistent, I can go turn 4 Plasm Capture into a turn 5 Grizzlebrander. I can, because it's broken. Because this is making 5 mana instead of, excuse me. We need to do some math. So if I was to Plasm Capture a CMC2, and I'm making my land drops, and I make my land drop that turn that I cast the Grizzle, the Plasm Capture is going to cheat, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. Him judge! Remember when Pillar wasn't working in Standard, everybody jammed zombies back in the day? God, Plasm Capture. SketchUp, it's not working as intended. So, in paper, in order to turn 5 a Grizzle, you would have to Plasm Capture a CMC 3 card or higher. Because it's broken on Moto, I only have to Plasm Capture a 2. Alright, Poe on Twitch, see ya. Jake and Amir podcast. Alright, man. I'll catch you later. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow, but maybe. I do normally stream Friday. It was weird that I'm streaming a Thursday, wasn't it? I'm normally a Friday guy. Well, see you for Friday night magic. But no, yeah, I was thinking E-Witness. And for the bling, we could go with this one. Spawn with the exploits. It wasn't on purpose, SketchUp. I had no idea that it was broken. No idea. Absolutely no idea, but it's sweet. We could cut a land. I was running I was consistently hitting my land drops though, but it is a lot of land. It is a lot of land. Could cut a swamp. Didn't seem to come up that much that I needed the second one. Yes, there's a damnation. I'm aware of that. What other Moto bugs have I exploited? Neither the Reliquary. But neither of these exploits have I ever used in an actual tournament. I'm not that kind of person. And I'm not planning on it. It's not cheating if you don't admit it. Just that's tough. So if you're wondering why I put Swag Tusk, Jace, and Grave Titan in the 3s, it's because that's when I'm casting the spell, it seems. I'm casting them for like 3 or less of my own mana. If you don't have a Plasm Capture though, these cards, the deck curves more like this. But if you Plasm Capture, the deck curves like this, and it's just so sweet. Grizzlebrand's the exception. The Grizzlebrand still costs us to tap a lot of our, like, we're probably, if we're casting Grizzle, we are probably tapping out. In a perfect world, you could hold up Dispel when you go to do it, so you could hold a Terminate, hold up, Dispel for Terminate or Counter Magic. In a perfect world, you're going to have that extra blue mana to hold up Dispel, or even just Spell Snare might be good insurance. But in the world that we live in, probably I'm tapping out after the Plasm Capture into Grizzlebrand play. You could cut a land. I liked having that much land. You could cut a Thoughtseize. That's a lot of hand hate. You could cut a Thoughtseize. It's just a matter of what you want to do. I think the E-Witness is the greediest thing I've come up with, though. I'll tell you that much. And it gets stronger post-board when you start throwing in things like Fulminator. Now, what would be better than a split of 2 witnesses would just be another Fulminator, but maybe I can trim a sideboard card and we can make this work. I mean, that's a lot of decays. That is a lot. I mean, decay's really good right now, but maybe that's too many. And then we can just let Maelstrom Pulse be Big Daddy Decay after board. Yeah, I like that. Decay, it's not as good in a world of, a lot of people are on Gurmag, Angler, and Taziger decks right now. So Decay is not as good as it used to be. I also don't have a single answer other than Counter Magic and Thoughtseize to